What caused our forefathers to start fighting for freedom? They were not free. And as a result, they started fighting for freedom. And those colonial masters saw that as a confusion. So that as it was not a good thing for them to do. That is the reason they fought back in order to defend themselves. They were defending themselves for the thing which was not theirs. You see? Exploiting our forefathers did not matter to them. And they were comfortable. They didn't have that conscience in them to see where they were wrong. They defended their position. And they killed many of our forefathers. What causes you to drink medicine is the pain you feel when you are sick. If you have got a sore, ulina chironda, sumankala comfortable. You make sure by all means that you take care of that. So you take care of chironda chijabuti chipole. You apply the medicine, you cover it properly so that it gets healed. You wash it. You see, because it is not giving you any freedom. You are not at peace. You are in pain. When someone exploits your rights, when someone exploits you, when someone violates your right, you feel bad. You feel that pain. And some other people, I've heard it somewhere. They say, just let it go, just let it go. Someone is sitting on your rights. Someone is violating your rights. But they are saying, let it go. Someone is exploiting you. But they are saying, let it go. You see? Let it go in order to maintain peace. That does not solve any problem at all. You see? Where exploiting and violation of rights is concerned, it is difficult to let go because that pain remains. You see? Why did not our forefathers let go the land where we are? This is our own place, the only place that we have. If we go somewhere else, we're not going to be free. We'll be in a foreign land. We will not exercise the rights that we have to exercise when we are in our land. You see, that's why they even surrendered their lives. They said, but we want our freedom. You see, but we want our freedom. Until they fought that fight, they died in numbers, and they had their freedom. And we are celebrating Independence Day today because of that day when freedom came to our forefathers. They celebrated. They were free in their land to do anything that they wanted to do, to exercise all their rights. You see, this is what it is. But it doesn't mean we are free completely. Sometimes we are being colonized by the people around us, by the people that we mingle with in our day-to-day life. We are colonized. They sometimes violate our rights. They sometimes exploit us. But we have to stand on our ground in order to be free and to develop the places where we are. Because exploitation and the violation of rights causes the places where we are not to develop. We remain stagnant because we are not civilized. People who are civilized, they don't violate other people's rights. People who are civilized, they don't exploit others. You see? And the development come to the places where they live. That's how it is. Whatsoever is exploiting and violating the people's rights, it is bringing development down. That's how it is. You see? You cannot not work properly if you have got a thorn in your flesh. You will not be free. You see? You will not do that work in order because you have got something that is paining you. You see? You will not do your work complete. Imagine, Udina, how can you walk? You have got a thorn in your palms. You've got a thorn there. How can you walk properly? You won't walk according to how you should walk. You can't even walk a long distance. You sit down there and you'll be crying because of that pain. That's how it is in our daily lives. When our rights are being violated, when we are being exploited, we don't do things in a manner that we should do them, because those things, they act as a thorn in the flesh, as a thorn in the palm of someone, that he cannot walk properly. He or she cannot cover the distance that is required to cover in the time that it is supposed to be covered. You see? Instead of walking only one day, just because of that thorn, they will be walking for 2 days, because the strength is being reduced because of that thorn. Have you seen? That's how it is. So if we are civilized, We are not exploiting other people's rights. We are not exploiting others. We are not violating other people's rights. We will work accordingly, and things will be improving. We are going to be developed. You see how it is. So it's civilization is all about not violating other people's rights, not exploiting others. That's how it is. So there are some people who've been exploiting others in the past and they have stopped. They have done well. And I'm encouraging someone who is like trying to get other people's things by force, by using tactics that they use in order to get other people's things. They are violating other people's rights. They are exploiting others by getting things in dubious ways. You see, there's only one way of getting things from others. Other people's things, I mean. There's only one way of getting other people's things. It is through asking. If we ask, I'm asking for this. Bakamvera chifundo. If they feel pity, they will give us. If it is money you are asking, they will give you. If it is a thing that you have liked and they know that they can have another thing, they will give you. And if they have not given you, it is their rights. You can't force them. That's how it is. So the only way of getting other people's things is through asking. And if you do it in that way, then you are going according to the law. Even the laws of nature. It is to ask, not getting things by force. By force, you bring fights. By force, you make people not to be healthy mentally. You are exploiting them. You are violating their rights because you are getting things by force. You are using that position of leadership to get other people's things. You are using that position of authority to violate other people's rights. You are not doing good. If you are using that position of authority to exploit others, to violate other people's rights, you are not doing good. You are bringing development down. But that position should be used to protect other people's rights. That position of authority. It is to protect other people's rights. It is to protect other people not to be exploited. Not ndiwe uli pa number one, but you are in authority. Ati nizadira hapo hapa manje. Wambonkalira pa bantu balibe mpamvu. Uzichita protect. Wankalira pa ma rights yao. You are violating their rights. You are getting their things using the position that they gave you. That position was given to you in order to develop the nation, in order to develop that constituency, in order to develop that village, in order to develop that area. You see, and that company and other things that are with leadership. You see, it is not those. We don't have to use those places to violate other people's things. Those positions are for giving people rights. muntu wabwera wambomu drena instead aende pasogolo is even more drained. Account yake ngati nzina 20,000 yamopezeka na 5. Because afuna che kutenga marights yake, and marights yake amene ajalengeza ndrama zichepe mu account instead zinkale maintained so that akatenga yaja marights azankalirako maybe na or na 300,000 from that 20. You see how it is. So we are in the place of freedom. Our forefathers has given us this country they have given us this country from the colonial masters in order for us to enjoy our freedom. Many of them died. So we don't have to be like colonial masters because of the positions that we have, these positions of authority, the leadership that we have. We don't have to violate other people's rights or exploit them. Yes, let's protect people. Sazinge na manyumba ya bantu. Ungene munyumba tizakakambati vindu vili munyumba ni vanga. Ungenele muzako. Is that normal? Umupachika mela mundu zamene sana chite ni mtengere chejijo chintu chinkale changa. With all your conscience, can you do that? Even as individuals, let's stand for our rights. Let's protect our rights. Let's not let people exploit us. Let's stand our grounds. Our forefathers stood their grounds. Vanakambati ngati nikutipaya vazatipaya ndi vanapaiwa kuti vatenge freedom. So let's stand on our ground. Let's not let these people exploit us or violate our rights. Let's stand on our ground and protect our rights. And don't let them exploit you. Yes.